Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. This girl treated me as if I was her boyfriend, but didn't make it clear she was already taken. I have had a chaotic, busy life, so I haven't had any time for any romantic relationships and any friendly relationships since I have graduated high school. I literally have no time to talk to people besides when I play video games, so that's where I went in my free time. As time goes on, I just want someone to share my life with and be in a mutual relationship, so I decided to stop aimlessly playing FPS games and go to something social. I tried everything, every type of genre of game, but never had any real socialization, until I found a game, Urchat. After 2/3 months of playing Urchats, I found that it's labeled as a game, but it's probably the furthest thing from it. It's basically a social media platform specifically for socializing. Which made it perfect. Well, half months ago I met this lady by messing around in one of the worlds, and she's the only reason I would continue to stay on. Over time, we got to know each other better and I start to like her a lot more. We started to talk on almost every platform, FT, Snap, Insta, Discord, Message, everything. Without realizing it, I started slowly falling in love. Every time I would ask her something related to relationships, she would just joke about having an imaginary boyfriend. That's when I thought everything was going great. She would flirt with me, tell me about personal things, sometimes change to erotic moods, call me randomly, we would wake each other up into sleep. Basically, we would talk a lot. I was started to debate asking her if we could have a date in person, as we were only a couple states away. Randomly one week everything I start doing feels one-sided and we talk less and less. I start feeling lonely and wondered if anything happened, but she would just tell me it's in my head. I started feeling lonelier and it felt like everything I did that I was supposed to do didn't work. Then the other day I just snapped and decided to confront her on the change. She then told me that she already was in a relationship for 3 months, but her boyfriend and her fought and were quiet for a month. I of course got mad at her and told her about how mad I was about it because I loved her. But then she just started crying and hanged up. I don't know what to do. I just feel like an empty sack and can't do anything, the exact opposite of when I was with her. I lost all ambition to live, but all I want is love back. I can never find someone I like without there something being in the way. I don't know what to do. I text her all these things and all she says is sorry. I don't know how to go about it. I told her I am going to leave this relationship because of how stupid this situation is and how it hurt me, but she then started crying and says she still likes me as someone to talk to. I've tried distancing myself, but my heart wants to latch on anything it can get, even if it's a friendship I don't want. Every time I get spammed I can do nothing but fight with her. I know she likes me more than she says, so I don't know why she would do this and she won't tell me. I'm stuck in a loony love. Here are the best comments from our community. So, a person on the internet lied to you and you're surprised? You don't get meaningful relationships from the internet and video games, you get them with real people in real life. Another cheating story. Found evidence of my boyfriend's online cheating, yet he still denies it. For a few months now I've had my suspicions that my boyfriend has been looking at porn on various platforms on his phone. Porn is very much a boundary for me, which he knows, but I'd much rather he be honest and tell me he still looks at it than just go behind my back. The first time I caught him looking at it he was very apologetic and promised it wouldn't happen again, that it wasn't like him and it was just this once. The next few times he came up with lame excuses, like he accidentally opened spam, and even tried to tell me I had imagined seeing anything at one point. Yesterday I found out he is using affair websites to look at and speak with other women. I was crushed, obviously had a bit of a breakdown. I asked him for an explanation and he told me that these are old accounts that he had from before we were even together. I accepted this at first, but still something didn't feel right. I did some internet sleuthing and managed to find 2 of his accounts, both of which were active this week, and one of them was created this year, and included our most recent address. I called him at work and asked him for the truth, and he told me that the accounts must have been hacked. I told him I find that very hard to believe given the updated address, which he insisted was possible. I don't know what to do. I love this man more than anything, I want to marry him and we eventually want to have children together, but I cannot believe he can just lie to me like this. I could understand if talking to other women and the idea of cheating was just a kink of his, it would hurt, but I would understand and appreciate it he was just honest about it all. How do I move forward if he refuses to tell me the truth? Here are some of the best comments from our community. Love can be blinding. This man is not ready to commit if he's still talking to other women. We all know what talking to other women leads to. You really want to keep going through that? You have the proof and deep down you know the answer. It will hurt, but, believe me, you better off. Unfortunately, he is gaslighting you. His accounts have not been hacked, you found them, and he has no other answer for his behavior. Given his inability to even admit to the behavior, I have doubts about therapy for the two of you. It's heartbreaking to find out something like this about someone you love, but if you stay, he will continue to lie to you and you'll fall into a spiral. Take your life back. You deserve better. Why would you ever want to move forward with someone who refuses to tell the truth? Cut your losses. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.